Yo guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another video. It's that time of the week, Chicago Bears preview. This week we're looking at week 4 in the Indianapolis Colts. I'm joined by Zack. Zack, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So we're here again, somehow 3-0. You know, Zack and I reacted to last week's win against the Falcons. I will show that right now. Go, Robinson! Yes! Oh, let's go, baby! Let's go! So make sure you guys do check that out. You do not want to miss it. Zack, how are we feeling after 3 weeks?
So, Foles came in and he looked really good, and hopefully that could carry over into next week with the Colts having, like you said, probably one of the best statistically defense this year.
It's going to be a real test. I think this is a good, we're going to see where we're at. We're going to see where Foles is at. He's got a week of preparation for the Colts. Like you just mentioned, I believe Malik Hooker is out for the year. But, they have Xavier Woods. They have so much talent. They have DeForest Buckner. They have tons and tons of talent on that defense side. So this is going to be a real test. We're without Tariq Cohen. Offensively, though, I'm excited to see, hopefully, Foles is going to be able to throw the ball down the field. We're going to have to really use Montgomery more with Cohen out, and I think that's honestly good. Montgomery is just such a beast. But I kind of want to get your thoughts on that Colts defense first, and then we'll look at their offense.
The Colts yards, net yards per game, it's the best. It's 225 yards a game they're giving up.
Wow.
I'm scared for that when it comes to that. The Colts have 9 total team sacks. That's dangerous. And then another thing that I'm worried about is that offense. It's kind of underrated. Phillip Rivers has a 78% completion percentage for 790 yards. T.Y. Hilton's a deep ball threat. We've seen what happened with the Bears on a deep ball threat last week with Calvin Ridley.
Jonathan Taylor's looked really good since coming in from Marlon Mack.
The Colts are a sleeper team for a lot of teams, but a very underrated and a team that is very dangerous.
Yeah, like you said,
it's worrisome.
I think they had 2 pick sixes last week. I know it's the Jets, but still, they beat the Vikings. They lost that week 1 game against the Jags, but week 1's kind of like a feel out with no preseason. There's a lot of weapons on both offense and defense. I do like that we're at home. Obviously, no fans, so it doesn't, but, we're back at Soldier Field. I'm super interested to see what Pagano's really going to come up with this week. We have spurts. Zack and I talk about this, all the time when we're watching games. How, our offense will look awful and then our defense will step up. Or our offense will look great and then our defense will play terribly. It's we can't have both sides of the ball play well at the same time. And I'd love to see that, happen this week.
Points allowed per game, the Colts only allow 15 points a game.
Wow.
And we're allowing 20. Yeah. And Colts are scoring 28 while we're scoring 24. So far in the injury report, only McManus is on it for us. Michael Pittman for the Colts,
their rookie.
He's listed as out. Hopefully Allen Robinson can step up. He had a great second half and game last week. So far in the year, he has 230 yards. He has that 1 TD that he broke out of the tackles of. Hopefully that could carry over.
We get to see a full game of Nick Foles, hopefully. For me, the number one thing with Nick Foles is just him staying healthy. That is the number one. That's my biggest concern right now. Offensively, our offensive line's been pretty good. Foles did take a few hits there in that, that quarter and a half that he was out there. We need to keep, last week we did a great job of pressure, especially in that second half. We got to Matt Ryan, Khalil Mack. I think Akeem Hicks has 3.5 sacks on the year already. Quinn's getting worked in there as well. But I would love to see, like you said, our secondary and our linebackers, especially our linebackers, really need to, take care of business this week against somebody like Phillip Rivers in that offense. Do you have any predictions?
Predictions, I would say, obviously I'm going to say the Bears win.
Yeah.
I'll say it's going to be a lower scoring game, kind of. I'll say 21-14.
Okay. Again, Zack, I don't think I've given a prediction all year long, and I don't want to jinx it, but I hope the Bears win as well. I believe this is going to be our toughest test. Next week we have Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. So, obviously the schedule is going to get tougher after those first 3 weeks. I've seen it all over social media. People are not happy the Bears are 3-0. I think we're the first team in NFL history to come back from 2 16-point deficits in the fourth quarter. in one season, and we're literally 3 games in. So, you know, we've definitely gotten lucky, especially if you look at that Lions game, but I've also been very proud of the resilience of this team. I'm excited to see, you know, what Matt Nagy draws up this week. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just bear down.
Bear down, baby. Guys, make sure you do drop a like. Please make sure you guys do drop a subscription. Again, if you've not checked out Zack, I will link him down below. Go show him some love. Check out his podcast. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
It looked like it was cut in to the right.
Third and
Oh, here comes Will.
Atlanta.
Let's go, baby.
From behind.
Mitchell, get out.
Trubisky under pressure of the Falcons organization. First down and more for Hill. And he will take it. Balls today.
There you go. There you go.
Trubisky.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Second and goal.
Nice. Nice.
Trubisky throws.
Dude, Graham is a fucking beast, dude.
Hey. Who decided to sign Graham in the offseason?
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 90.
On the handoff, it is Gurley. He is injured down at 8. Trubisky's pass is picked off. Please
See the Bears taking
Come on,
over
Nick.
with Nick Foles at the helm.
Go, baby.
down at 6 as Foles
Whatever.
looks for
Touchdown.
Robinson. Go,
baby. You have to give it a touchdown.
Right there. The shoulder went down.
You have to call a touchdown.
Take a look at it. Ruling on the field is reversed. It is an interception.
We weren't recording on that. I don't know what that throw was from Foles. It was an awful throw. Got lucky, then a couple fumbles. But we weren't recording.
As Foles fires and
Miller!
the catch.
Let's go, baby.
No way that he was maintaining possession.
Bad. Oh my god, and we just lost fucking Tariq Cohen as well. There's no way, man. Look at that. That's all. We're done.
Foles on third down.
Jimmy's
to the end
kicking
zone.
the hand right now.
Foles to the
It's
end
just
zone.
an.
It is broken up. Catch is made.
Go! Go, Robinson! Yes! Oh, let's go, baby! Let's go!
Third down and 15. As Ryan fires downfield too far.
Wait for that.
Zack, he was open. He was fucking open, dude.
Third down and 8. The Bears are ready in field goal range.
Oh!
In the end zone for a touchdown by
Go. He's literally the best. Anthony fucking Miller. Not Anthony. Dude, how did Nick Foles complete that pass? Yes! Oh! Yes! That's Deshaun! That's Deshaun!
That's his son?